Day 3, Velocity Invitational. I've got sunglasses on because I have not been sleeping well, but I'm pretty excited for today. We've got a lot of cool stuff. Right now there's some Group B rally cars. Ryan Turk out here drifting. Just saw Jensen Button driving his Jaguar. That was originally Fangio's car. And then we've got Travis Pastrana showing up in the family Huckster. Super excited.
And out he goes. Obviously very different with all-wheel drive than rear-wheel drive, which we use in drifting commonly. And look at the speed that this thing just generates out of a corner. Yeah, but
nice 360. Extra points from the judges for that.
Right.
Somebody's gonna have to clean all this rubber up. look at that rear left. It's hardly got any rubber left already. So how do you do that? How do you, I mean, you're using the power to turn the car,
yep.
But are you using the brake as well at that point?
So after watching Travis Pastrana and Ryan Turk and all these other guys drifting, I decided it was time for me to hop in the car and check out drifting for myself. You're gonna see first video from outside and then take you inside on both runs. I cannot believe how close these cars get to each other and the control that these drivers have. Jose, who was my driver, was amazing. He got us so close to this BMW. I doubt he'll ever see this, but thanks, Jose. How long did you get into drifting?
Like 9 years now.
Okay, all right. Are you from like California or?
Yeah.
Yeah? Right on.
It's a fun hobby. Get a little wild sometimes.
I had a 240 in college and was planning on like drifting it and get it, you know, but then college is fucking expensive. So.
They get expensive to play. But they're a lot of fun. They're good cars.
Is this your car?
Fine, yeah.
Sweet.
In the 67 Porsche there, Patrick Byrne.
Usually all these cars are like real personal
Alex
cars.
Dowling, hardly mentioned him this weekend, but very, very well-known racing driver of historic.
You do any of the oh, come on, the Formula Drift and stuff, or you stay mostly in California?
It's
And
like a
just,
competition car.
yeah.
That one is the one over there, the orange one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Farouk's not here right now.
Is that's a 14 and a half?
14, yeah. With the 2J that makes about like 850 horsepower.
Okay.
Yeah. It's great. I mean, this one makes like 380, 390.
So,
Ready? How was that?
That was awesome.
Pretty fun.
Yeah, hell yeah. So when you're getting close, tight like that, you just give it more angle. That's how you kind of slow
yourself.
yourself.
To help the car slow down a bit.
Yeah,
But you also gotta kind of predict what the car in front of you is gonna do.
yeah.
So you just gotta be able to time it.
Right on. What was your name?
Jose.
What's your name? Jose?
Jose.
Alan. Appreciate you. Thanks to meet
Thanks for
you.
coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
How was that?
Awesome.
That it has is the racing and pedigree that it has is fairly new, but it's been fairly impressive for what it's been able to do. And so we've just done a little bit of cleanup, a little bit of a few new parts on it, a few upgrades, some brakes, some new aero work, and really just general cleanup and doing the safety features, new seat belts, seats.
And then after sitting in the drift car, I thought I'd take my own chance at drifting in the simulator. It did not go well, but it was very cool. I definitely did better in the Formula One simulator than I did trying to drift and trying to get loose with this car.
Look at this. Just something else. The craftsmanship of it is incredible. Late 60s, but you drive it, like Johnny Ford, it feels like a vehicle late 60s, right? So you understand that
That didn't work.
The 80s cars are not that much far behind the 90s cars. And if we were to talk about like, NASCAR's heyday or the golden era.
Here we go, ready for the start?
What are we talking about here?
We waited in line for autographs for about an hour, thinking that the people who would sign autographs the second day would be different than the first day. I was really hoping to get guys like Pastrana, Speed, Button, Ryan Turk. So what I ended up having to do was try and chase down the other drivers. Thankfully, Travis Pastrana was going to be out in the Huckster again. I got down to the bottom of the grandstands when he was getting there, got his autograph pretty quickly. All right, so the Subaru team's getting ready to go. We got Travis Pastrana's family Huckster headed out onto the track here soon. And Travis Pastrana himself is over there. Just got the signature, super nice guy, talking with kids, getting photos, signing autographs. There's not a ton of people this time come down, but I'm excited to get a better view of him getting out here and hooning this thing around.
Kudos to Sonoma Raceway for just really getting us this a playground. You see the advantage of traction in the middle of this bespoke kind of drifting course that we created for this weekend. Yeah.
After that, I had to chase down Jensen Button, and I got so lucky. He turned around just before he was headed into trailer, probably just going to be done for the day. He turned around, signed my program, and then saw the group behind me that basically looked like the end of Happy Gilmore, where everybody's chasing down Shooter McGavin, and he responds with a, "Oh my God."
Mr. Button? Mr. Button? Jensen? Would you mind signing this real quick for me? Thanks, man. Here's quick here as you are on the track. I appreciate you. Cheers.
After that, there were 2 autographs left. Ryan Turk was actually pretty easy. I lucked out, found him before he got into his truck, and somebody else had him signing autographs. I just hopped up and got it really quick. Finally, the last person I wanted to get my program signed by was Scott Speed, and I had no idea where to find him. He was not supposed to be out on track for another hour plus, so started to walk around again, hoping to find him.
What an amazing weekend here at Velocity Invitational in Sonoma. We're just wrapping up, getting out of here. We spent all weekend here. I finally just got the last couple signatures that I needed in my book, and just got a selfie with Scott Speed and Travis Pastrana, so I'm fucking excited. Did the drift today. There's one more stop I'm gonna make, which is over at the Sotheby's booth. I'm kind of curious how Sam's doing on this painting of the green Ferrari. So Sam was already gone, did not get to see the green Ferrari painting, but I'm in the shade now, and you guys can see how weathered I am from the weekend, tired, sun-drenched, and exhausted, but it was amazing. Next weekend, I've got my high performance driving experience, which I'm gonna bring you guys along with. That one may take a little bit longer to get out, just because I wanna make sure, get everything sorted out with it. And then the weekend after that, I will be in Austin for Formula One. Friday, I plan to walk around a lot and show you all the general admission areas. I have seats, but I really wanna do the lap, do the whole walk around on Friday. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. All 3 days were incredible. This one probably the best. Until next time, cheers.